This is the talent tree that I run. Pretty important to run those talents, since we want our cooldowns to line up pretty well with the fight. I'm not going to talk a lot, just tell you the key points. Andy starts with the boss, so we just do our normal rotation at the beginning. I let Andy take the first bomb, and then I take the rest with Divine Shield. This pull, I did it pretty slowly. I should have done it way faster than here. I just look at the raid debuffs and just judge off that when I should take the bombs. But I should do them pretty much faster than that. After the intermission, I taunt the boss and bring him in the middle of the line, and I go in the lava so that the boss kind of touches the lava as well. Since the frontal leaves a golden puddle, so I want the puddle to be in the lava. I pop my normal defensives, which is Ardent Defender and Eye of Tyr, which is fine. I run here all the way to the blue marker, since it's the agreed upon way to handle this mechanic. I don't use Blessing of Spell Warding since I want to use it later in the fight. When there's the frontal, I make sure to have Blessing of Sacrifice on the person each time. For the second set of mines, Andy takes the first one, then I Divine Shield and take the rest. On this pull, I royally fucked up as I took the bombs really slowly, so my Divine Shield ran out as I took the last one. So don't do that, just take them faster. I should have taken them faster here. Kind of important to not do the second soak as a tank, since it does a lot of damage. It kind of kills. It could kill you, so I don't do the second soak. During intermission, Andy does all the pulling the boss back for the charge manipulation, so I don't need to do anything here. Even the bullets don't kill me, the lightning doesn't kill me. Then on this phase, after I see the icicle spears, I taunt the boss and I bring him to in between moon and purple. It's really important that the boss is not on the markers so it doesn't get enraged, and I bring him to the walls, really close to the wall. I soak this lava set, and then after the soak I run quickly back to the wall so that the frontal doesn't hit anybody. So frontal, I could use Ardent Defender, Blessing of Kings, anything you want. And then how I handle this golden puddle is I Blessing of Spellward myself when there's like 7 to 8 seconds left on the debuff. And then that leaves me with Divine Shield that I can use at the end of the fight if anything happens with bombs. Alright, so I'll keep it simple for Gallywix as well. At the beginning, it's really important to taunt early. So taunt at either 2 or 1 seconds on the pull timer. Here, don't use Divine Toll or Avenger's Shield since we don't want to interrupt. I kind of stay in the front, and I don't mind taking the lasers from the people behind me during this phase. And I bring the boss into the cubby and run out with the red circle instantly. The bombs, I always take the bombs, and Andy will always tank the boss during the fight. I used this pull, I used Divine Shield on the first set and the third set, but I adopted a new way of doing it last week, which was I used Blessing of Spellwarding on the first set, and then Divine Shield on the second, Blessing of Kings on the third, and then Divine Shield on the fourth, which kind of worked better, so do as you want. During the soak, Andy will have a big circle on him, so you're gonna have to taunt the boss instantly and kind of stay close to the boss. I kind of stay close to the boss so that the boss doesn't run off. Here what I did is, after each time I take a bomb, after my defensive runs out, let's say for this pull it was my Blessing of King, it runs out, I use Ardent Defender instantly so that I could stay healthy throughout the fight. I kind of use Ardent Defender after each bomb. Over here I taunt the boss and I bring him towards over here a little bit further off the green marker. I run out with the red circle and then I take the bombs as normal. And this soak we do the second canister. And when the ads spawn, I kind of want to be in the middle of where they spawn. Here I didn't do it, I was wrong. And then I use Eye of Tyr to get aggro on all of them. And Divine Toll as well. And this one too, when Andy jumps out with the red circle, really taunt the boss and stay close to the boss so that he doesn't run away. On the second phase, I let Andy shout, and then I use my Divine Toll. And I will taunt the boss, since I start with the boss on this phase. I want to bring him kind of to the middle here. And just face him towards the group that soaks, leaving a little bit of space in between the hole in the middle. Both tanks, we stay in this suppression cast. I cast Ardent Defender on each one, so that the boss doesn't move. We see here I taunted the boss after the second group took the soak, and I again didn't move after suppression so that the boss doesn't move. And for this frontal, I use Divine Shield since there's a lot happening, and the boss will still stick on me. I cast Divine Shield during the cast, that's important. And then Andy takes frontal, I taunt back, and then we just try to kill the boss. Nothing happens here afterwards. I still have Blessing of Spell Warding. I use it on either Muktak or Shabik too, but I think this pull, when we commit to kill the boss, I use it on myself. And that's Gallywix. Nothing too hard.